I just want to talk about this woman right here. Oh my God. And listen to this woman here. Survive and oh, I see nigga. I see a little bit of nigga. Oh, bitch, I see a lot of nigga. Get rid of the nigga, get rid of the nigga. Nigga be gone, nigga be gone, nigga be gone. All right. Black lives, if you want to survive. Oh, shit. Hell no. Gotta get rid of all the nigga. All the nigga. Get all the nigga. Oh my God. Okay, so basically, what she did was she painted herself. I'm sorry for the language, but it's just funny. What she did was she painted herself completely white, and she put on a blonde wig. And she said when her child gets home, she's gonna paint her child white too. She said because basically white lives matter, and they just killing black people. She said so for all you black people, but she used the N word. She said for all you black people, if you want to survive, paint yourself white. She said because she said God woke her up in the morning and told her what to do to live. It's funny, but it's not funny. Just her talking is funny, but what she's doing, I mean, it just makes sense. It's just like if you don't see black, then you not going to shoot because there's nothing left we can do. We followed the rules. We stayed in line. We're under the whip. I mean, it's back to slavery days. We just with that shooting that just happened and the last shootings that just happened within just this year alone, we have went all the way 400 years back. We are right back to slavery. We're right back to being hunted. We're back to not having any rights. We're back to not being seen as human, which is still probably in the Declaration of Independence somewhere. That flag that you're flying still is has nothing to do with us, as far as being Americans. Even though most of us are, well, all of us are born and raised here now. I mean, it doesn't make any, you know what I'm saying. What I'm saying we're just as much as American as everybody else, but no, we're not because we're black. Um, Now this police woman's coming out with her story. We don't care. I don't give a damn what this white woman has to say, because truthfully, I hope somebody puts her under a rock somewhere. I have no love for this woman whatsoever, not even as a human being in any shape, form, or fashion. You shot and killed a man who was tasered and laying on the ground, then you shot him. I have absolutely zero love for you. Go talk to Jesus. That's all I can say. When somebody throws a boulder on your face, then you can have a conversation with God on why you decided to shoot a black man who was already down and helpless and did absolutely nothing to you. I have nothing for Darren Wilson, who shot an 18-year-old Michael Brown. I have nothing for Trayvon Martin, his killer. I have nothing for the little boy who was shot, a little 13-year-old boy who was just shot here where I live, and they blew him away for having a BB gun. The other kid who was shot in Cleveland. I have nothing for the white cops who blew away Miss Gaines and shot her child. And I can go on and on and on and on. I have no love for them. I have absolute. Listen. I mean, it's really crazy because I am a very loving and caring person. I'm a very affectionate person. I have absolutely zero love for them as a human being. Now, do I want to do harm to them? Nope. I, I don't even want to waste my time because I already know what's going to happen to them. I already know that God is going to get them. I already know that God is going to rain down fire on them. I already know that there is no forgiveness for what they're doing. I already know that they did it on purpose. I already know that they got it coming to them. I already know that. So there's no need for me to go out and do anything. I'm not doing a damn thing. Don't come to my house with it though. I'm not having it. But as far as going out and seeking, no, I'm not doing that. Listen. Already got people walking the street with guns looking for cops. You already have that. That is already done. There's people walking around with high-powered rifles, black people walking around with high-powered rifles, waiting to see a cop do something wrong. So I don't need to do anything. They've already made their bed. So, but this woman is absolutely right. She's just trying to save her life because there's nothing else that we can do. It's over. It's over. There's no justice. We don't want to hear from the Justice Department. We don't want to wait till trial. It's over. There's nothing. There's nothing that you can do to placate us. Even though you're what her name is Betty Shelby charged with. We don't care about that. We don't care. You look. You can make an example out of this woman. That is not going to take care of the thousands and thousands of lives that they've killed ever since Obama came in office. That's not going to do us any. We are not going to be placated by you making an example out of a white woman because we already know where a white woman stands on the totem pole, and that's just the way it is. Now, now, if you took a white man and you actually put him in jail for the rest of his natural life, then we would start thinking, okay, well, there's going to be some punishment. But you putting a white woman in jail, we don't care about that because we know how y'all feel about white women. We already know how y'all feel about white women. Y'all can say what y'all want, but we already know. And they already know. Once they get to a certain age, we know how y'all treat white women. Hell, why do y'all think white women are dating black men? Because we treat them better than white men treat their own people. You know what I'm saying? They throw them away once they hit 30. They don't want nothing to do with them. They looking at the younger girls. And that's the truth. When they hit 30, shoot, black men come along, snatch them up, marry them off, and that's just that. So we don't even care what y'all gonna do with this woman, because y'all just gonna make an example out of her anyway. You wanna impress us? Go get Darren Wilson and throw his ass in jail. Go get the 2 cops who shot that little boy in Cleveland, throw them in jail. And then go get the thousands of other cops who murdered people in broad daylight, and go get all of them and put them in a maximum prison with relatives or people who knew the people that they killed, and put them out on the yard with the same murder, rapists, and thieves that you would put somebody out on the yard who just had a bag of weed. You do that. That's what you do. You want to impress us. You take all the murder, the people who killed Eric Garner, people who killed Du Bois. Yeah, you go get all of them. You go get all of them. You put all of them in jail. And then we might start seeing something, but y'all ain't going to do that. So to hell with your indictment. We don't give a damn about your indictment. And I hope they burning. I hope that officer. Hey, listen, I'm done. It's your boy Tone 202.